I was hiking with my Uncle Bill, and when we got to the top of the hill, so take this phone just in case it had an awesome interface. Whenever I tapped the screen, everywhere was streaks of green, kind of like some shooting stars, makes you wonder where you are. The world around me made of glass, sitting right there in my hand, and so I sat there mesmerized, never thought to check the time. Eventually the cell phone died right before my very eyes, and that was when I realized, as I slowly died inside, that I was alone in the woods. This couldn't be any good. It's just an interface, reminded me of outer space. My life's completely out of place, I lost it in the interface. Everywhere I ever went, my consciousness was always spent, staring at my fancy phone, and now I sit here all alone. What I thought was magical was really only pixels. Staring at a piece of glass was really all I ever had. Thought I'd check on my friends, the ones I'm never really with, just scrolling through the interface and feeling rather lowercase. Because I'm reading about baking cakes and stories about paper planes. None of it's really relevant, but it's cool she saw an elephant. I need the pixels in my face and by my pillow just in case. If my fingers aren't rubbing glass, they're clicking on some pointless trash. And still I sit here mesmerized, don't really know the reason why. I can't sustain a single thought, not really sure what I just bought. And so I spend my days wasting my potential away, playing with my useless apps and popping virtual bubble wrap. Living on the interweb, I'm never gonna go to bed. I'm happy in my happy place, just floating on the interface. It's just an interface, my mind was up in outer space. My life's completely out of place, I'm trapped inside the interface. Everywhere I ever went, my intellect was always spent, playing with my fancy phone. No wonder now I'm all alone. What I thought was magical was really only pixels. Staring at a piece of glass was all I really ever had. On vacation in Madrid, my wife wanted me to hang out with the kids and leave the lovely interface, interacting with the human race. I told her I just couldn't do it. She took my phone from me and threw it. As the glass shattered, so did my soul. For the rest of the trip I knew I would be bored. But I drove to the biblioteca, and that's where I found a computer. For the rest of the week, I sat in that seat, forgot I had kids, my wife was so pissed. She said I needed therapy, I was breaking down the family, couldn't hear her over the scrolly screen and all the really clever memes. Eventually they left me there, at first I didn't really care, but after a while it was hard to smile. The illusion had gone. Didn't have anyone. It's just an interface, my mind was up in outer space. My life's completely out of place, it's stuck inside the interface. Everywhere I ever went, my consciousness was always spent, poking at my fancy phone. No wonder now I'm all alone. What I thought was magical was really only pixels. Staring at a piece of glass was all I really ever had.